Tonight we are ready, set, aim to go with hot topics, questions, conversation. We got all of this for you guys. So tonight where we come to y'all from, we are, where were they at for the correspondence dinner this weekend?
I don't even know.
What, DC? Or what?
It was in DC,
Which
but
one?
they weren't in the White House, right?
Isn't it always in the? Isn't it always
it's in the press
DC?
room or something?
Yeah.
But we are coming to you guys live from the White House tonight. So bring you guys hot topics, y'all. Everybody, go ahead, introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm Daryl Blaylock.
What's up? I'm Sarah Wesley.
Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm Alex Washington.
All right, how was you guys' weekend?
It was
I asked you the
phenomenal.
same damn question.
Sometimes when people care, Daryl. Sometimes you surprised us before.
Sometimes
You
people
had some
care.
good weekend.
I low key feel like you just trying to get everybody busy.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like.
A lot of y'all put it out there on social media, so I see it anyway. But
Okay, Sunday I didn't make no plantains, but I made some a salmon salad.
what? No.
Good for you.
You know what? Last time I came to the show, you said that you're gonna make plantains that you sit and bring it to the show. What happened with that?
And what happened was,
Yeah, what
Girl,
happened?
ain't shit. Don't listen to nothing. They will not be coming.
No, I drink his watermelon juice. Not the plantain.
And I went to the store. I went to the
Fresh
store and I juiced up all my watermelon juice and I juiced up all my green juice for the week.
Okay.
But let me ask you.
You know what? I saw your Insta story with your juicer.
You damn right.
But why you only just bring one for yourself?
You know, it's like that. You ain't about to play.
Right.
Bring some
I mean,
fresh juice up.
you had
alcohol
plantains.
here.
Yeah, I made one a little splash in my little.
But what had happened was,
Right. What happened was that part.
Fresh Juicery says you have to keep the juice at 47 degrees Fahrenheit. And unfortunately, you guys, I don't have the right transportation.
Sarah, how was your weekend?
My weekend was really nice. I had a moment to hang out with the sun, as in the sunlight. On the
Okay. I
beach.
was trying to figure out what the
I
time
went to the beach. I went to Malibu. Had a nice meditation session.
was. I meditate all the time.
We do?
Yeah.
Okay, bring some watermelon juice. We can
Right.
do some meditation.
Oh, and the plantains.
And the plantains.
Let me tell you, you ain't gonna tell me right.
How was your weekend?
I had a good weekend actually. I went hiking, a couple city stairs, and then I did the Kennethon or whatever. I was on some kind of hiking trip for some reason, and then I went to the movies.
What did you see?
I was actually supposed to go to a movie screen. Like a lot of people don't know. Like in LA, like they get regular people who sign up. To rate their movies so they can be put in movie theaters and stuff
You
like
said
that.
regular people?
I mean, not regular people. I'm sorry.
Regular people.
Right, regular people.
All y'all
All y'all peasants out there. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
But I've been in LA for about 7 years now, so I have the right to be a little bit uppity now.
Okay.
I'm just
7
playing.
years.
I don't mean that.
I did.
But anyways, I was supposed to go to a movie screening with my best friend. It was too full, but they gave us a ticket to go see another movie that we wanted to see. I wanted to see Power Rangers,
Oh, okay.
but Power Rangers was in that movie theater, unfortunately. So I went to go see Unforgettable.
What's that?
It's a better sequel to Beyonce's movie.
It's a sequel?
Obsessed. It's not a sequel, but the way that the movie is and
Same
stuff like
formula.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like the same formula, but better. Better actors, better storyline, and everything.
Better actors, you ain't shit.
I mean, what if this was in the
I mean,
So we talking about acting movies, ain't shit. Have you all seen Deuces
No.
What's that?
What's Deuces?
Oh, the show.
on Netflix?
Oh, it's a show.
Yeah,
No.
it's got Lorenz Tate.
Oh, you know what? I haven't seen it, but I saw
Lance Groves
what is it called? The Billboard flyer
Yeah.
picture for it. Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
Oh yeah, I saw
And Lala in that thing.
Really?
Man, y'all see Lala last night at the Met
I
Gala?
did. We'll get to that.
Did you?
What I do this weekend? My weekend was
Ooh la la.
pretty chill. I feel like Sunday. Oh, you know what? Crawfish boil. Yeah. My boy Dre, he had a crawfish boil on Saturday, so we
He actually did it?
Uh-huh.
Was it
It
good?
was good. Yeah, crawfish, crab, shrimp, corn,
Nigga.
fried shrimp fish, like everything. It was good.
But nobody got the invite. Who got the invite? I like
You
crawfish.
didn't invite us to the
I don't like
movie.
crawfish I be eating in my life. Y'all ain't shit, boy.
You know what?
And
You gotta
you was at
stop
work.
that.
I was
You at work.
I probably was.
And then what else? Sunday, we had brunch, a surprise brunch for my boy Rico. It was his birthday.
Surprise though.
It was a surprise.
That's a big money.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah, you guys brunch every week is not a surprise.
All right. But yeah, we did it. It was good. A good time. Tried a new restaurant over in Marine Del Rey, Whiskey Reds.
Okay,
You
all
know,
right.
it was cool. It was a buffet, you know, I usually
nice.
thing. So on crab legs, I had crab legs all weekend, basically.
Wow. I'm
I don't care.
allergic, so I can't really
You
partake.
went to shellfish?
Yeah.
Damn.
You can't.
Nothing.
No.
And I don't eat anything that swims or has fins.
Wow.
Damn.
So I just stay
No
away
shit.
from anything.
You can never go to Florida.
No.
Man, you can't come to Mississippi.
What you mean?
She can't go to
Has
Louisiana.
cornbread. I can go there.
All right, y'all. So this is Sarah's first time at the table.
Yes.
Sarah, the way we start things off,
It's
you
what-
see these beautiful shot glasses here in
I
front of
do
you.
see these beautiful shot
We
glasses.
start every show with a shot.
Uh-oh. What's in this shot?
Yeah,
Sometimes we need to
just drink-
get through
just
these
drink.
topics. Cheers.
All right. Cheers.
Mm.
That's tasty.
Delicious as
The hell
usual.
is it? Goddamn candy.
I don't know if
It tastes good.
that
It
was
tastes like
interesting.
perfume a little bit.
Mercury's in retrograde.
It's so much going on right now. Like,
Is this still? I think today's the last day.
Is it? Oh,
Is
is
it?
it? Oh, for real?
I think
Thank
today's
God.
the last day.
Hallelujah.
Look, hey,
I think
boy,
it's
you smart.
Is today the 3rd? Oh, I think it's the 3rd. Never mind.
What happened? What?
I think Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow.
Yeah, see, that's what happened. No, that's what happened.
So it's still Mercury. Yeah, it's Mercury retrograde.
This was shit retrograde in my
well,
life.
Mercury needs to retrograde his ass up out of here. 'Cause whatever's going on, I'm over it. All right, y'all. So we are going to start with the events of this weekend. So we had the 2017 White House Correspondents' Dinner, you guys. Did y'all tune in?
I
What's the
did.
highlights? So Hassan Minaj, he
I saw
hosted it. That shit was so funny. But the president, he was not in attendance. Donald Trump did not attend the White House Correspondents' Dinner. It's the first time in 36 years that a president has not attended this dinner.
Because they heard his
Shame
feelings.
on him.
Because they hurt his feelings.
What kind of shit is
What do you call the media? The fake news,
Fake
fake
news.
media,
Unfair.
Alternative
No, no,
facts.
alternative facts. He was mad. So he went to a rally in Pennsylvania where he then sort of mocked the Correspondents' Dinner and the fact that he was not there. What do you guys think about President's actions?
Honestly, Donald Trump, nothing scares me. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore with Donald Trump. Nothing. Ever since the campaign, his campaign, anything goes for him. So for him not to attend the Correspondents' Dinner was kind of expected. He doesn't respect freedom of speech. He doesn't respect the press.
Mhm.
So and he also has an incredible ego. It's
Oh, yeah.
huge. His ego is too big, and he just wouldn't go up there and get roasted. He can't handle
Didn't
it.
take the heat.
He
But
can't take the heat.
he's so free to dish it out. That's the crazy part. And like what I loved about Hassan is just like he hit on everything,
Yeah.
which was so humbling, and it was just so because he didn't just hit on Fox News or CNN and stuff like that. He hit on everybody and they blog and stuff like that or whatever. So just like to me, like this whole Trump administration like that's going on, it's just a whole roller coaster ride. Like
Yeah.
you either here for the ride or you trying to get off.
Right. So, to take a quote from Hassan's speech, he said, "In the age of Trump, I know that you guys have to be more perfect now more than ever because you are how the president gets his news." Talking to the room full of reporters and media, not from advisors, not from experts, not from intelligence agencies, you guys. So that's why you got to be on your A game. You got to be twice as good so you can't make any mistakes because when one of you messes up, he blames the entire group, and you know what it feels like to be a minority.
That part.
That
I
part.
love
right?
that part.
So beautiful. It was brilliant. Like how he just brought it to light to me because it's just like we go through this all the time.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
growing
yeah,
up
yeah.
in kids and stuff like that or whatever, and then like a lot of people, I don't want to say other people, but you know they don't understand, but they try to, but it's just like one of those things like you don't know unless you're in that seat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because he always talks about, even when he was at the rally, he was saying how the room is full of actors and celebrities. There were barely any celebrities at this event. This was
Yeah.
all the media.
Well, normally
Yeah.
it be deep.
Normally it does, but no one likes this president.
Yeah.
So he got exactly, if he was worried about it not being what it's supposed to be, correspondence into the media, he had all of the media there. But because they aren't in his favor, he chose to not show up.
I mean, my biggest thing is be the president, and there's certain traditions that, I mean, I'm all for making your own, creating your own legacy, but at the same time, it's like, if the last 30 presidents went to the damn correspondence dinner, and goddamn it, go to
Get
the
your ass up and go to the dinner, sit there, get roasted,
Right.
and just fucking drink. Well, he don't drink, so.
Right.
Yeah.
The thing about it is that he loves those dinners when he at the focal point.
Oh yeah, when he's not
Yeah.
by him, yeah.
But it's just like the old saying goes, like take it like a man, or whatever. Like you're the leader of our country. Like we look to, like you represent us, and you're not there.
Me.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying in general. He's not my president either, but I'm just saying in general. Like for him, like that just goes to show that he doesn't take his position seriously, or just like Hassan said, like he doesn't respect the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Right.
It's definitely symbolic of something greater. I mean, like you said, every other president, at least for, 30-something years, has been to the White House Correspondents' Dinner to honor all of the hard work it takes to go through so much information. I mean, being a journalist and reporting on issues is not only incredibly difficult, but it's also essential to a democracy.
Yeah,
and so if you don't have the truth, you have a bunch of idiots running around who aren't informed and who don't have that capability for getting any kind of knowledge. And so for Donald Trump to completely just eject himself from this, from honoring the press shows exactly how he feels about the press.
You know what's funny?
There's been, right.
Now, I was listening to CNN one day, and it was a lady talking about, she was like talking about in different countries, like in Venezuela or in Cambodia or somewhere, like countries like that, where you speak against North Korea, you speak against the damn president, you can die.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you sitting there, you handling the media as if you was in one of those countries, opposed like trying to diminish their importance or their credibility.
The way that he's running it, it's like he's trying to have a dictatorship.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
We're only 100 days in. Like this past Saturday just marks 100 days.
Yep.
So to be continued, because if things continue the way he's going, I would not be surprised if we wake up one day and it's like complete total dictatorship and we have to overthrow this whole thing.
Right. And I mean, there's no one president that both sides of the media has just loved. So Donald, whatever, it's no excuse for not being there. All right, so you guys, after weekend, last night we had the annual Met Gala. Did you guys tune in? You couldn't have not seen it if you were on social media.
I didn't tune in, but I saw on social media.
Yeah.
On social media. So who were your top 3 looks?
Oh,
Okay.
Favorite 3, maybe worst 3.
You excited? You want to go down?
I really loved Bella Hadid.
Okay.
I loved her outfit. I thought it was classic. I thought it was simple, and I also liked the back. I thought so. She wore like this cat suit, but it was like a embellished cat suit with black crystals, and in the back of it had like this really low cut, like right above her crack, like right above that. And it was really beautiful. It was classic and nice. Number 2, probably Rihanna, just because her makeup was nice and she walked in looking like a huge flower. And then 3rd, I don't know. I think I like Zoe Kravitz because she had on real roses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had nice roses on.
Go. Daryl, did you have any 3?
I thought Future outfit was cool. I thought his tie was dope. Migos was them niggas.
Migos went to the
Yes.
Yeah, performed too. It was,
What?
I thought they were dapper, man. And I thought Mary J was fresh.
Mary J, Auntie Mary.
Yeah, hey, nah, Mary still looking on y'all hoes.
Mary, she let you know that Kent New ass wasn't around.
Hey, she was all, and Lala.
Lala.
Jesus, now.
I didn't see Lala.
Woo!
What were your?
I would say number 1 for me was Zendaya. Like, for one, she's not my favorite. She kind of annoys me a little bit, but like, I just like her whole look and everything. Like, it was just flawless to me. Like, it was beautiful. The other one, Lala. Like, I just kind of felt like it was just like, hey, Carmelo, like, you missing out. Like,
I wonder how much.
fucked up big time.
Was it one
big
cheek
time.
or was it a lot of cheeks?
He got
Well, I think
pregnant.
yeah, he got
Yeah,
a girl
he did.
pregnant. Cause
Yeah.
I mean,
You didn't know that?
come on, he's a damn NBA player. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You didn't know
You
the
didn't
guy.
I knew he was out there getting it in, but I didn't know he got another woman pregnant.
So
Yeah.
but this time, that was it.
Right, that was the breaking point.
Yeah, that getting another chick pregnant, man. You know how many times
That's
it's
next
pregnant?
level.
I mean, women told me if you get a chick pregnant, we're done. I'm like, but we're not anything right now. But I mean, I had about 5, 6 women threatening me to be like, hey, you ever get a girl pregnant, we're
Hold
done.
on, we
They
going
were more than
off.
something. They was married, so
Right.
that was a little.
We
bit
going
different.
off topic.
Anyways.
So number 3 for me, Jaden Smith. Like I like a simple, like you know.
Dread simple.
Huh?
That was so
With the
stupid.
dreads or
Carrying the
something?
dreads.
No, like the suit. Like I'm going by the suit.
Nigga,
like,
he had dreads in his hand. You didn't see that?
That's probably stupid. So let me see. My 3 that I like Rihanna because she was, you know, on trend with the theme. Who was the other girl that looked really good? Blake Lively.
Oh, she looks
Blake
good.
Lively, she looked great. She's Ryan Reynolds' wife. The white girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I love J-Lo.
Oh, they don't
I love
She have a
J-Lo.
She have
She had
a
a blue, it was just, you know,
J-Lo's
this long. Yeah, I love J-Lo.
always,
Yeah, J-Lo's
always.
flawless.
Yeah.
But can I be a hater for 2 seconds or whatever?
No.
Like I didn't really feel like Rihanna's look. Like last year, I was all
She was
for
up
it.
last year.
This year, I kind of feel like it was giving me a little bit to me, like
A little bit.
Well,
like
she wore dressed by the designer that should
On
be.
trend.
So it was
Yeah.
definitely on trend with
Oh.
the theme of the night. The theme
I don't
was
give a
CDG.
damn about no damn trend.
The thing was CDG and Ray.
Nigga.
But the thing is, if you look at mess, you look at mess. If you don't, you don't. Like
I ain't gonna say
I
she was
wasn't.
nuts.
I wasn't feeling it.
I didn't know what was really going on.
I mean, it looked like she would have been uncomfortable to sit down, but I thought
Yeah,
it was.
how did she sit down? I wasn't like.
They took it off. So actually, I
How's she
saw
gonna
like they wear those gowns for the red carpet, and then they go in and they take
all of it
that
off.
Majority of
Oh.
it, yeah.
I mean, I
But
ain't
did you
gonna
see
lie.
her makeup though?
Rihanna?
Yeah, I like the makeup. I think the makeup is what did it for me.
It was so clownish to me.
Right.
I ain't gonna say that.
Oh, no, she looked good. All right, y'all. So another big story that was going on was this thing. Did you guys hear about the Fire Festival?
I did.
That Ja Rule was
I did. What a fail.
he was one of the co-founders for this Fire Festival. Was supposed to take place in the Bahamas, you guys. So a little backstory on it for those of y'all that may not have known what it was. So it's a music festival. You know, anything that's like, you know, Coachella, Lollapalooza,
In America.
So they had acts like Blink-182. They supposed to have acts like Blink-182, Migos, all of these other guys that were supposed to be there. So
But what happened was-
apparently, what happened was these folks pay anywhere from between $1,000 to $12,000, some even more, based on travel accommodations, tickets, and all this to spend a week in the Bahamas.
Right.
It's supposed to be 2 weekends. This past weekend and this coming weekend. Well, they got there and found out it was more like a game of Survivor.
What was the new economic, the new tents or the housing?
Oh my God, the tents were like. Say again?
It termed it something. They deemed it like
It looked like they set them up in concentration camps.
It literally looked.
And did y'all see the cheese
deserted.
sandwiches that they gave
Oh
the people?
my gosh, that was
It was
that
like
might
at
have been
home.
the worst
It
part.
was the
struggle.
worst.
Then somebody say it was like Hunger Games.
It was like the Hunger
Did the
Games.
odds ever be in your favor?
And these people
I
paid
felt
so much money.
Oh my God, it was so funny.
One of the reporters, she flew in a week or 2 weeks early prior to just to go check out the island and see everything. And she said when she landed, they told her not to go in the water because of shark attacks that had been happening in that area. Like it was
naked and afraid.
naked and afraid is exactly what was going on.
That's what I give it.
I mean,
that's my rating for it.
But the thing
$12,000.
was like it had so much potential. Like, did you see the commercial that they did?
Yes, the
All
commercial,
the models, and
models.
then it was professionally shot. They were dipping in the ocean.
Scam.
There was music.
Scam.
It looked like a really good event. So I see why people spent money. Then they showed up, and
They
then
showed
it
up.
looked just desolate.
It was the worst. And I'm only going off the pictures that I did see online. It was the worst.
It was a setup for
But
me.
then they put out a statement. Ja Rule and the other guy put out a statement about
I
it.
didn't see this thing.
You didn't see it?
I saw
And
Charlie
they-
Rose say something like it wasn't his fault though.
You didn't know they put out like an official statement and they like tried to explain themselves. Basically, they said you know, we planned to do this and we had these acts, and then as soon as, and we flew people down, we had all the accommodations set up, but then once people started to arrive, that's when we realized we were in over our heads. Way after the fact. And yeah,
y'all got
so they
folks out there sleeping
apologized.
under a coconut tree.
Right.
Like, they got no
That's
kind
not
of
how you set it up. And then I read somewhere that Bahamas banned throwing another festival in the Bahamas.
Oh, wow.
But like I was saying, like I feel like it was a setup like for Ja Rule and Blink-182, like when you try to come out of the 2000s, but
listen to me. If somebody told you that Ja Rule was having a party, how many of y'all is gonna
I
really
don't
be
care if it's a
like,
house party.
I'm going to Shanti gonna be there.
if Ja Rule is throwing a party
if the tickets are $10
out of town, okay, out of town. Now, in LA, you know, in LA, I might go for nostalgia, you know, hear some good old music. But if they tell you gotta fly out of town to see Ja Rule,
I don't trust Ja Rule. Like, who puts their trust in Ja Rule?
You know,
Right.
No offense to Ja Rule, because his music was good back in the day, but like, he hasn't really been relevant to be throwing those kind of parties.
Right. Ja Rule has not been, even when he was
The
relevant.
last song he made with Bobby Brown.
Huh?
The last song he made with Bobby Brown. What
He
year
made a
was
song
that?
with Bobby Brown.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can hear it in my head, but I don't know the actual.
Like
Yeah.
2002,
Yeah.
3.
Again, when was the last time Ja was relevant? All right, you guys. So moving on. So a sad story, you guys. Jordan Edwards. We're talking about this shooting that happened. Texas Police Department has changed the key detail in the shooting of an unarmed black teenager, Jordan Edwards, and been mounting calls for the officer to be arrested. So Jordan was 15 years old. He died after Officer Roy Oliver fired a rifle into a car that was driving away from a party in a suburb in Dallas. Police initially said the car reversed aggressively towards the officer, but footage discredits that claim. Police officer Jonathan Haber said that Officer Oliver misspoke. He's been fired, violating several department policies and police statement, adding that the department cannot give further detail on which policies have been violated since Officer Oliver can appeal the termination.
But don't let the rifle like, because I'm from the South. Like, you know, I had a shotgun growing up, and like, you know, we dealt with firearms and stuff like that. But with the rifle, like, don't you have to aim and shoot at your target to kill somebody?
It's not the fact that you're aiming to shoot, it's you shooting with a rifle.
Right.
Which is, I mean, you shoot a shotgun too. I mean, depending how far you're away from the car, you might scatter it, might ding it a little bit, but a rifle, it's going straight through. It's going to hit wherever. It's going to go. You're going to hit somebody if you shoot it in the car.
And why are you shooting into a car? Number one, that's going away from you. I'm sorry, if you're a police officer and you don't have that sense of direction, or like that sense of orientation, or you don't know if a car's coming to you or going away from you, then that's a problem, number one. And then number two, why are you shooting anyways? High school kids leaving a party. Leaving a party.
I think that he said that the car was aggressively coming at him to try to cover his ass. But, you know, thank God for the, I mean, unfortunately, Jordan is dead, but at least the dash cam was there to, you know, show that his story was just completely a lie.
So there was no confrontation?
But I didn't read anything about a confrontation.
I read something about how there were gunshots going off and everyone fled, like, during the party. And so maybe that, honestly, I don't have any, there is no explanation. But that's apparently what was happening and why I think the police were called in the first place. But, you know, what's interesting, also today, the Alton, concerning the Alton Sterling case.
Oh, yeah.
The Department of Justice just decided that they're not going to charge them. So here we go with yet another black body that's been executed in our country, right in our community, and there's no justice served. Once again.
When is this gonna stop? Like it breaks my heart because like I don't have any kids yet. I want to have kids, but I'm scared to death to have a son or a daughter or stuff like that because you can't win for losing.
We're doing that.
Huh?
We're doing that.
I mean, you know, because anything can happen to, you know, the daughter, but like, you know, your son, it could be like a routine traffic stop and he just be shot on sight. And then be like, you know what, it was an accident. So,
you know, it's crazy. I remember being 16, 17 year old, and getting pulled over by the police and then walking to the car with their hands on the horse, and then, you know, pulling the gun out, like, and I'm just like, dude, I'm speeding. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't do anything but for him to walk up the car like this, you know. And I mean, that does enough for me. And I can really think about how many my friends and people I know been stopped like that or have been drew down on by police officers over stuff that you could have just honestly just talked it through, you know what I'm saying? Or even, you know, you come pat me down or whatever, you don't want to pose a threat. They were big and black, I guess that's a threat enough. But the fact that when it's going to end, as long as white people are the majority and we are the minority.
And I mean, we have someone sitting in the Oval Office who preaches hate and bigotry and everything else underneath the right sun.
People
with that.
To having the right to firearm, because you know he's in the bed with the NRA.
Right.
And so as far as any legislation getting pushed through, because of lobbyists in Washington, you can't even make any amendments or any type of, at least let people get screened, you know what I'm saying?
The future is looking really bleak. Like it's hard for me to even have hope, like, for something to change. Like as much as I like to be a positive person and like remain optimistic, when it comes to police brutality, I'm not optimistic.
It's one thing it happens, you hope it don't. I mean, you just like,
you
God,
hope it
please.
happen to you, something you know.
Yeah.
But even still, it's like, I do these stories, like even the Trayvon Martin case was obviously a major one, but like hearing his name still like hurts my soul. So even though it's removed from me, it's not. It's
and
still
it's, you know,
hard.
And it's been, as long as it has been going on, it was definitely something with Trayvon Martin shooting that kind of really started this. Because I feel like that's where the Black Lives Matter movement started, out of Trayvon Martin. And then, you know, you had Alton Sterling, you had Walter Scott,
Eric Garner.
You had just the countless names, and I feel bad that I just can't even remember all of them because it's been so many. Yeah, the girl in
Texas, Sandra Bland.
Sandra Bland,
Mike.
Side note,
Ferguson, Mike Brown.
Mike Brown,
that's
it was a girl, y'all, did we talk about that last week? The girl with the prom who made a dress with all
Oh, no,
I
we didn't talk about
that.
it. I did see it, yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, I did see it. That was dope. All right, and you know, unfortunately, along with that, is this issue going on at American University where black students
I saw that.
are targeted with bananas hanging from nooses. For the second time this school year, black students at American University in Washington, D.C. were the target of a hateful and racist act on campus. On Monday, photos of bananas hanging by nooses were circulating online featuring the words AKA, which are the letters for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority, and Harambe, which refers to, you know, Harambe gorilla that was shot at Cincinnati Zoo last year. The bananas were found at a shuttle bus stop, a dining hall, and near the undergraduate residence hall. It says this also started once the newest president of America came, who is a black woman and a member of the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority.
So they take this seriously, but like when other colleges were doing the whiteface and, you know, doing all this racism or whatever, it was like so blatant that they were doing it. It was all over YouTube and everything. But this is a serious matter. Why? It's because of
The color.
this.
The melanin.
Again.
The melanin.
I mean, look, I'm from Mississippi. And I know they never liked us. They don't really like us. They never were going to like us. It is what it is. I can accept that. But when it's in places like American University, there's a Northeast, you know, D.C. And you feel like it's not happening now, but as long as they're the majority and we are the minority, it's going to continue to happen.
But what sickens me is just like they're going to further investigation. Like they're trying to find people to prosecute. It's like they're doing all this stuff.
Right.
Look,
One of the issues is that once we do find out who did it, like we investigate, we find out who did it, these people who are either white people or who are whatever they are that are doing these racist, they're not held accountable. And they're not held accountable to a degree in which they won't do it again. So if they get a slap on the wrist, right, they get a slap on the wrist, they're gonna go out and do another hate racist crime. Okay, they need to start removing scholarships, they need to start removing money, they need to start kicking people out of schools.
True.
This is not tolerable. Look at where we are in this country right now.
Right.
These things are completely unacceptable.
right.
All right, you guys. I hate to leave it on that note.
Right, you just got real passionate.
Right, but
We should leave with something positive.
you know, that's gonna wrap it up for a hot topic.
Everybody is on. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody! Shots, 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 shots,
guys ready for this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
He said no. So these questions, Sarah, sometimes they get a little interesting. All right, first question. So I am 54. My daughter is 25, married with 2 kids. Her dad and I have been divorced for almost 10 years. 3 years ago, I met a wonderful man. After dating for about a year, we got married.
Okay.
It's been heavenly, and I love my life. My problem is my daughter. She's angry that I remarried. She told me that she should be first in my life. She no longer calls me mom and now calls me by my first name when she talks to me, which isn't often. I'm no longer allowed to be around her or my grandchildren. I'm heartbroken. I feel like she expects me to choose between my husband and her. She is married and has a family of her own. I was very lonely until I finally found happiness. I don't want to cut her out of my life, and I have no intention of leaving my husband. Please tell me, what should I do?
Go beat her ass until tell her I'm the mom. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out.
Can we not do the black answer? Can we not do the ethnic answer?
Well, I mean, I agree with that answer, so.
I didn't realize she was the daughter was a grown woman until she said it, because if it was a child, I'd be like, the child comes first. Obviously, you're raising a
My
child.
daughter's 25
But now that the daughter has her own life, they need to come to some sort of resolution. You need to talk to I would say talk to your daughter, find out a way to sit down and learn how to compromise. For me and my father, like, we didn't always have the best relationship growing up. And so we had to sit down. I said, Dad, like, if you were going to be in my life, you need to schedule the time in. And I can accept that you can set an alarm, even though I'd rather you just remember. Set an alarm. So I compromised, he compromised. And over time, the relationship has now turned into something really beautiful. So I think that you might have to start small, start where you can, but compromise a little bit, give your daughter some time, and then over time, I think the relationship.
Well, I wonder what their relationship was like for the last 10 years that they've been divorced. Were they playing house and maybe, while the child was 15 to X age, it didn't seem her they were divorced. Maybe it looked like they were still a family unit, everything. So depending on how they explain divorce to her when it happened at that age, could be why she acts the way she does.
Right. That's why I feel like some of the puzzle pieces are missing within the puzzle. And, I agree, with her, like, you need to sit down and talk to your daughter or whatever. Obviously, she's missing something that you wasn't giving her at that point, like, during what was going on and stuff like that or whatever. I mean, once you talk and, find a mutual understanding and, there's got to be a compromise within there or whatever because y'all love each other undeniably, right? That's your mother, for God's sakes, or whatever. So, just talk to her. Don't scold her or, make her feel like the bad guy and stuff like that. Like, just calmly, talk to her and be like, hey, I'm really concerned, I love you, or whatever. Just start off that way.
All right.
Go beat her ass.
All right, you guys. So next question. There's a guy that I kind of like at school, but he's really shy and doesn't really talk to anybody. I've talked to him a couple times, and he's really nice and has good manners. He sits with me in my group every day at lunch, and I see him around school. I say hi to him every time, but I'm not really getting any results. I really would like some guidance and help on what to do about this.
How old is she? Is
She
this
doesn't
like
say how old. It sounds high
college?
school.
Oh, high
She
school.
says she sits with him at lunch. That sounds like high school.
High school. Or it could be
Middle
elementary
school.
Middle school.
I would say high
It's
school.
not elementary, middle school.
It's some kind of puppy dog love that's going on there, whatever. I would have to say, like, if he's sitting with you, obviously he likes you. He's shy. He's shy or whatever. So,
You can say how to where else to sit.
excuse me. I'm speaking on the stand. But I would just have to say, like, maybe if you really like this person, like, just be the aggressor and, like, initiate, and then if you don't get nothing from that, then, just leave it alone. Because there's no reason to stress over something that, if he's not accepting it, then it's just whatever. Just leave it alone.
Well, look, keep it real simple. Because sometimes, let me tell you, most girls I talk to, I don't approach them. They approach me. So I'm not gonna be sitting there. I ain't got the game ain't that strong. I ain't gonna back you down. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna get straight to the point. What's up? What we gonna do?
All right.
But anyway, yeah, most girls I talk to, they come to me. So just go walk, talk to them.
But we're talking about high school,
Even then, too. By high school, most girls came to me. Cause I played ball and I was popular and shit. You know?
I don't really agree with the girl going up, but maybe I'm just old-fashioned that way. But I've never gone up to a guy, so I can't recommend for this girl to do that. I mean, you could like maybe. If you guys are sitting right next to each other at lunch, like say, "Oh, that looks good." You know what he's
slide
eating.
in his DM,
I'm
for a period.
Start a conversation. Start something small. Nothing like too crazy. Like, "Oh, I like you," but maybe you can
Right.
say.
It's like we should hang out sometime.
Right.
And
I
you
mean,
know,
they're already hanging out at
That'd be the
lunch.
great-
so
that'd be the
They're
great-
hanging out at lunch.
outside of class or outside of lunch.
But I'm a firm believer, like, if you want something, you know, take it. Like, you know, go after it. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
there's no rules. To me, there's no rules.
So when
17,
you were
there's no
14,
rules.
15 years old, you were thinking like that? Or is this now you?
No, I was a shy
I was
person.
shy.
See,
I was shy.
So I'm
People
thinking
came up
most
to me
boys
and
are,
talked
she
to
said
me.
like he's a nice guy. Most other nice guys are like really, really shy.
I'm still shy. Shit.
But how do you guys feel if a girl comes up to you? Do you feel like the chase is over? Do
Nope.
you feel like
I be like, she know what she like. She's smart.
Okay.
She's
Well, there you
smart.
go. What's her? Does she have a name?
No,
No.
they ain't what's the name.
Okay.
Alright, so I think we gave you some advice in there.
Somewhere.
Navigate it.
Hey,
Alright,
listen to me, girl. You gonna go far, you listen to me.
alright, y'all, last question. My husband and I have been together for 8 years,
Oh, shit.
but married only a few months. It took him a long time to finally marry me, and I ended up this is something back here. And it ended up that I was the one that proposed.
Oh.
I am 30 and he's 39. I know he loves me. I've always expressed that I want children, and he did too. I've been off of birth control and keeping track of my cycle, but now he does not want to make love. When I try to get him in the mood, he always finds an excuse. I told him he's had plenty of time to let me know if he does not want children. I love him more than anything, but I do not want to miss out on being a parent. This is a deal breaker. I'm getting older and I don't know what to do.
Hold up. Can you rewind and go back? Like, how many years did it take for him to propose? I mean,
She
before
They were together.
before she proposed.
They've been together for 8 years and married a few months.
Mm. But he didn't propose.
She proposed.
She proposed.
Hope
You don't want that thing.
I'm gonna let you go first.
I hate to say it, but
Hope
I don't know if that's the one for you. I just don't
You
know.
don't know.
Well, I mean,
I don't
kept him
think-
around for 8 years though.
Yeah, but if that's a long
It's a marriage
time.
based off
She
convenience.
That's too
proposed to
long.
him, and I don't know. I'm about equality and like women's rights, and you can do everything a man can do. I get that, but there is something really nice about having a man propose to you and doing it in that way because it is tradition. So, and she also mentioned that she said to get him to marry me. So like that kind of language lets me know that
Mhm.
you're kind of in this to win him, and like it doesn't sound like it's been reciprocated. Also to note, if he's not having sex with you,
Right. That's the problem.
that was a red flag to me. It sounds like he might be having sex with someone else. I'm not going to say
He's only
he's cheating or
39,
he's stepping out of the
so-
marriage, but
He's
he's
still
young.
getting
He
it
could
in.
be
No,
dating
not
someone
necessarily.
else. I would say you need to have a talk with your husband and figure out if he is aligned with you, not just your lifestyle because you want to have kids, but also emotionally and spiritually.
I just feel
He was
like
already out of his
she's so-
alignment when she asked him to marry her.
But I feel like she set herself up for failure. Like she let it go on for 8 years before she proposed. I mean,
I don't know, woman.
this is me speaking. Like if I'm talking to you and like if I really love you, at least 3 years. At least from 2-3
At least 3
years
years what?
that I'm gonna propose to
Oh,
you.
F that.
Oh, whatever.
Mm.
No.
That's too soon.
No.
That's still dating.
What?
No. This is how I feel about it. Like 6 months a year, that's still the honeymoon phase. Like y'all still having fun and whatever, blah blah blah.
Mm.
2
That honeymoon
years,
phase shit is relative.
2 years,
True.
2 years to 3 years. I kind of feel like okay, I'm
At 30,
really
yes.
not the person.
At 30.
Yeah, when
I've
you're
been
older.
I've been at 3
Yeah.
years
If
still
you're
in
younger,
the honeymoon phase. So I feel like the honeymoon phase, that's between you
what
and
age
your
range are
partner.
you talking about?
You
You
said
talking about young at 30?
What'd you say, Jeff?
I said he said the honeymoon phase is 6 months to how long?
Uh-huh.
6 months a year.
To a year. I said that is relative because I've been in a relationship for 3 years and it still feels like a honeymoon phase.
Okay, right. Every relationship is going to be different, but if
Yeah.
you're planning on having kids and you're a woman and you're 30 years old,
Nigga, you know what, nigga? I ain't got no.
But
go ahead, say what you gotta say.
no, this is how I feel like man and woman and stuff like that. Women have like a ticking clock, and when they're still able to have kids, like
Oh
in a
yeah.
healthy
Oh
phase and
yeah.
stuff like that.
Oh, yeah,
This is where I'm going from. that's why I say from 6 months to a year, that's a honeymoon phase.
You're doing a
2
whole
years
lot
to
of talking.
3 years, I'll be like, you know, will you marry me or whatever. She set herself up for failure. Like, you know, she should have already felt like.
I don't think, honestly, so I don't see any, you know, okay, her, and I think it's only because of tradition we see a problem with her asking him to marry her.
I don't feel.
But I don't see a problem with them being together for 8 years and not yet being married.
But her language, she said to get him to marry me.
I got
Get him
And
there.
then
I
she
got
proposed,
it.
so that was
So
like
it's
the-
kind of like I persuaded him, or I convinced him, or I please marry me.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Yeah,
Like.
what do you think?
Well, I just when a woman asks a man to marry her, it comes from a place of low self-esteem, a place of
Really?
Always.
I don't
How many
think so. I
girlfriends ask you to
disagree.
marry them?
I honestly,
Hold
I
on,
think
hold on,
that
hold
we
on.
are,
Hold on.
no, as society, we are all so, because
But hold up,
traditionally
hold up.
a man is supposed to ask a woman to
I
marry.
mean, I've seen it.
But when I
I've seen
said
this before.
when I
What-
said
what?
when I said she was setting herself up for failure, y'all said I was low. But when he said low self-esteem,
No, I questioned him. I don't agree. I don't agree with the low self-esteem.
I mean, I've seen it more than once. The women, every time they ask the dude to marry them themselves, they don't have high self-esteem or high level of respect for her. Look what she's saying right now. She in a relationship by her damn self, and she's not respecting herself. And she's the whole thing is about him. Everything is about him.
Yeah.
And then the fact that she wants to have kids and she didn't coerce this nigga to marry her. And she probably got a good ass job or something. Nigga like fuck it. She might got some good, you know. Now she want to have kids and nigga don't want to beat her forever.
Right.
Dang.
You know.
I don't know. It's
I mean, I'm not saying that's the end all be all, but there's different variables that goes into it.
Very, very true. Very true.
life is too short to go through the bullshit. And it's like if you in your 30s and stuff like that, like you need to be like, all right, this is what I want, and this is what you're giving me or whatever. So you need to differentiate like what is going on. Like
Did you say
Appreciate
that? Okay.
so, my advice. I'm sorry. It's my accent. I'm sorry. I'm from the South, so I'm sorry.
No, nigga, I'm from the South too, nigga. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Appreciate.
go ahead.
Keep laughing. Keep laughing. I say sis funny. I say everything funny. But anyways,
Oh, wait,
What?
alright, y'all can laugh all day at me. I don't care. Or whatever. But anyways, my advice to you is I will make a list. The good things, the bad things. If the bad things is
Pros and
longer
cons.
than the good things, that's your answer.
And talk to your higher power. If you believe in something, women have an intuition. We got that.
I got intuition
And
too.
feel the okay, but women's intuition. I don't know what a man's intuition is, but I know what a woman's intuition is very strong. And and if you're even emailing it or asking someone else the question,
You already know.
that's such a personal question.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think about that.
All right, y'all. Let's go wrap it up for viewer. Well, we gonna move right into what we are obsessed with. So this is the part of the show where we like to tell you guys what we have been obsessed with this week. Daryl, go ahead.
Baby, go ahead and go.
I don't know. You know, 'cause I don't have to think about it. What watermelon?
I mean, I'm obsessed with juicing. You know what I'm saying? My homie got on my head like, nigga, you know you can't juice every damn thing, right?
You can juice anything. I juiced the sweet potato before.
What?
Yes.
Sweet potato
You can
juice?
put anything in that machine.
And you drank sweet potato
It's
juice?
good too. I mean, it was probably like mixed with like other
Yeah.
things I threw in there, but yeah, I juiced the sweet potato.
I got some at home right now. I'm just doing
Oh,
tomorrow.
yeah. Clearly he's obsessed.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm all into you know, juicing and being your best version of yourself. So inside out,
Dope.
as within, as without, as above. So we need so.
Beautiful.
Oh, Sarah, how are you really obsessed with this week?
This week, can I do more of like the year? So this past year, I've been obsessed with the power of manifestation.
Mm-hmm.
And that has come so true this year, more this year than any other year. Last year I wanted to get a new apartment. I was like crying, and not crying, but like just dying for a new apartment. And I said to myself, you know, I want to get a Spanish style hardwood floor that's very specific. My favorite color is yellow. And then all of a sudden I look online at 2 o'clock in the morning, I saw this apartment, had a weird photo, but I was like, let me check it out anyways. I went to go see it, walked in, I was like, this is it.
Oh, wow.
My favorite color is yellow. It has a walk-in yellow shower, yellow tile in the kitchen. It was just absolutely beautiful, and I couldn't believe that it actually happened. So that, as well as so many other things. So power of manifestation is real, people.
That's
Think
awesome.
it, say it, and it will come true.
Come on.
Hey,
She's preaching obsessed
Hey,
with
man. Wow. What I'm obsessed with right now, planting.
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's very therapeutic.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to tell y'all, but I'm kind of growing like cannabis plants.
Oh,
and
you told us. You told us.
All
It's
right.
okay.
Oh, whatever. You know, I had little seeds or whatever, but I love it. It's just so refreshing.
I know it's therapeutic now.
Now we know it's a little more therapeutic than
And-
other plants.
And they ain't ready and they ain't mature.
Yeah.
But I love it because
Indoor, outdoor.
huh?
Indoor, outdoor.
Indoor. Yeah. But I love it because I read an article. It's just like, you know, if you speak to your plants,
Oh, yeah.
you know, whatever, like they grow and blossom, whatever, and it works.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow.
I talk to my
Interesting.
plants every morning, just about it, not every morning, but just
I
about
ain't
every
got no
morning.
plans. Kids on some green. What am I obsessed this week? I am obsessed with. Have you guys ever been to Sky's Tacos?
No.
Sky's Gourmet Tacos on Pico. It is.
Oh wait. It's on La Cienega. Can you make a left?
No, it's on Pico. You know where Roscoe's is?
Oh,
It's a
I know
little
what
bit
you're talking
further
about.
up, but it's off of Pico. Sky's Gourmet Tacos. Check them out. They have this crawfish burrito.
You and your crawfish.
Oh my god. I mean, all of their food is good though. But this crawfish burrito is everything. Like, it's one of the best tacos.
Are you
I've
from
ever
Chicago or are
had.
you from the South?
I'm from
We talk a
Chicago.
lot about crawfish.
Well, Chicago, yeah, but this is
Right.
So how many of those have you had?
Oh my god. I'm talking about this week or period?
Period. All right, this week.
This week I went twice.
See,
That's a lot.
Jeff found a place
Wait,
here
last
that's
week
bombarded.
And I would just keep going. Cause last time it was Comfort LA. I was going every damn day.
Oh, I heard that was good.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
about that,
Okay.
yeah. But you guys, so real quick before we get out of here, let them know who you are, what you have coming up, where they can find you. You got
Again,
2
I'm
minutes.
Daryl Blaylock. You can find me on Instagram, Daryl Blaylock Jr., Facebook, Daryl Blaylock, and you can find Chef Julian. So we've been filming like crazy, but the first episode will be out May 6th, or this Saturday, May 6th. So,
Oh yeah.
right there.
Hi, I'm Sarah Wesley. You can find me on social media at Sarah West, S-A-R-A-H, my name. S-A-R-A-H-W-E-S.
Okay.
And I also host a live show every week on Truth Dig. So you can check that out Thursdays at 1 p.m.
Solid. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Alice Washington. You can find me on Instagram, innocent_charmer, or you can find me on Facebook, Alice Washington. I made my goal so far, or whatever, because I did say last time I was going to be on the show again. So I'm going to put my next goal be on the show again. That's my next goal.
Manifestation.
Right.
Right. Speak it to existence.
You know? And you guys can find me on everything at Jeffro5, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Also, check out my food blog, Best Kept Secret. Y'all will see, it's Best Kept Secret LA. Y'all will see Sky's Tacos featured on there. I actually got a repost from my last one, Howlin' Rays. Have y'all been?
No.
So they reposted me on their page. It's a chicken spot downtown LA, like Chinatownish, downtown LA. It's really good. Y'all should check it out.
Project?
Yeah, fried chicken, yeah. But yeah, outside of that, catch us here every week. You guys can email us. It's info@tacotalktuesday.com. If you want to have a seat at the table, talk hot topics with us, email us info@tacotalktuesday.com. Thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for being here.
You're welcome.
And we will catch y'all next week.
Woo-hoo.